Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Wednesday, October 13th, and this local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you. A company that's relocating from Connecticut to Palm Coast is getting a major tax break from the city. Amy Cherry reports.
Ground Up, the Northeast's largest restoration supply company, will get a 75% break on property taxes for 5 years for moving into a facility at 2 Commerce Boulevard. In exchange, the company must spend what it would have saved on city-related initiatives. Councilman Eddie Branquinho supports the Recapture Enhanced Value Grant.
Little is better than nothing if it's good for Palm Coast. This Recapture grant structures, it's an invest to save, bringing jobs, bringing what we want. And then for the amount of money, it's a no-brainer. I hope that they pay decent salaries, which I'm sure they will. And I'm hoping that we're opening a good can of worms.
Councilman Nick Kloufas also prefers this kind of approach to cash up front and says he wants to see the company be able to post available jobs to the city's website.
We do have the ability for people coming to our city like this to be able to post listings for their jobs, and I think that would also help combat one of the more popular, just genres of that jobs are lacking or that we can't find jobs. I think that would potentially solve that issue as well. But congratulations. I think anytime that we're bringing jobs and economic opportunity to our city, it's a success.
Ground Up plans to open in Palm Coast in December. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
Flagler County's top cop was named to lead a statewide law enforcement panel. John Arking has more.
Sheriff Rick Staley was elected last week by his peers to serve as the chair for the Florida Commission on Law Enforcement Accreditation, which he has served on as a commissioner since 2018, most recently as vice chair.
I was honored to be elected chairman of the Florida Commission on Law Enforcement Accreditation by my peers on the commission. I will serve as the chairman for the next year. Accreditation in Florida is on the leading edge of law enforcement professionalism across the country. And as chairman, we ensure that agencies that are accredited remain qualified to have our stamp of approval. It's quite an honor for me personally, but also for Flagler County and the Flagler County Sheriff's Office when you have an agency head lead the commission.
The commission is an independent 15-member body established by Florida law, whose members are appointed by the Florida Sheriff's Association, Florida Police Chiefs Association, and city-county government organizations. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office is a 4-diamond accredited agency maintaining accreditation in 911 communications, law enforcement, corrections, and ethics. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
The Flagler County Leadership Academy is now in its 3rd season and going strong. Karen Johnson explains.
The 18 participants in the program include staff members from Flagler County Government, Flagler County Sheriff's Office, Flagler Schools, Tax Collector's Office, and the Supervisor of Elections Office, in addition to the cities. Participants learn strategies and practices that enhance their effectiveness, efficiency, and customer service provided to residents while strengthening partnerships across agencies. Instructor Jerry Cameron, a former Flagler County administrator, says leadership skills have many benefits.
The principles of leadership have been the same for thousands of years. Human nature hasn't changed, and the fundamentals of leadership haven't changed. We just continuously repackage them to make them more appealing to today's audiences. But the soul of leadership is relationships with other people. Through lots of reading and lots of experience, I've found that you can transmit those ideas to others, making their path a lot smoother, and the public sector greatly benefit the citizens that are served by those leaders.
Cameron says the rigorous curriculum includes challenging assignments structured like those undertaken by Fortune 500 companies. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Flagler Broadcasting's Creekside Festival is being called a huge success after exceeding a $20,000 goal to raise money for a local charity. The weekend festival in Princess Place Preserve raked in more than $22,000 for Grace Community Food Pantry. Pastor Charles Solano is absolutely thrilled to be the beneficiary of such generosity.
It's one of those out of the blue, wonderful occurrences in life that just give you pause. We live in this incredible community, and then the amount raised, I'm flabbergasted. I mean, it comes at a time when we most need it this time of year for giving, so I couldn't be more thrilled. And, I just want to thank WNZF for all the work that they do. You guys have supported us in the past, but this is, in the stratosphere. It's a really significant sum.
The Creekside Festival was the second largest fundraiser in the food pantry's history. Do fire departments still teach stop, drop, and roll?
Flagler County Chief Fire Marshal Jerry Smith says yes, they do, but now there's more.
No two ways out of every room. Have a meeting place outside with mom and dad, how to call 911.
Smith said now you can also text 911 if you cannot dial. Just tell your smartphone to call 911. The Flagler Voice is on WNZF every Saturday morning at 8:30. The podcast is on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, fire extinguishers. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.